Hey y'all, it's Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to get into this glam green eyeshadow look, which would be perfect for the holidays. It was initially inspired by Melly Patrice, a makeup artist on Instagram. And just so happens I sat on this tutorial for so long that Makeup Shayla also posted a tutorial within like the past day or so on her YouTube. So I'm super excited for y'all to see how I achieved my look using drugstore products, of course. So if you are interested in getting this look, then stay tuned. Because I already did my foundation, I'm just putting a translucent powder under my eyes to catch any fallout. And now I'm using this blush duo by Nicka K. And I'm going to take the more toned down blush color and put it in my crease as a transition shade for the look. Now, I've already told y'all about the Nicka K contour duos. They're $2.99 at the beauty supply store and they're super pigmented. So if you haven't tried it already, get into it. Now for an eyeshadow base, I'm using the Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in Emerald Envy just to make those colors pop. This green lipstick is no longer in stores because it was a seasonal product a few years back, but you can use any green eyeshadow base for this step. And because it is a lipstick, you want to blend it out fast, that way it doesn't dry on you. So I'm just taking a pretty dense flat brush and blending out that lipstick on my eyelid. Now, if y'all are into makeup, y'all will remember that a few years ago, green lipstick, blue lipstick, and gray lipstick, they kind of became popular for a little bit, and it was hard to find them in the drugstore, so you had to like go online and pay $20 for these colors. And when I finally did stumble upon this, I don't know, it wasn't really trendy anymore. I can't see myself wearing green lipstick now, but as you see, there's a use for everything. Now for the eyeshadow look, we are getting into this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. Now this is an old school like oldie but goodie. At one point, all the girls were using this palette, okay? Like, you couldn't go anywhere and not see this palette. So, it does not look like this anymore. Wet n Wild has stepped up their game. They have a newer Comfort Zone palette. I believe the eyeshadows, the formula has been updated. IDK, I still use this palette. It's still lit. And I'm going to use this palette along with this green eyeshadow from Ulta to achieve this look. In this step, I'm just going to take that green eyeshadow from Ulta and just place it on that base that we've already laid down. Now taking the brightest green in that Comfort Zone palette, I'm just putting it in the inner corner of both eyes just to create dimension. And if you're wondering, those green colors in the Comfort Zone palette are pretty much the same as the ones in the new palette. Now I'm just going back into that first green color and putting it back in the center of the lid to ensure that you see both greens on my eyelid, but that they blend seamlessly. Now I'm just taking a small crease brush from e.l.f. and blending out along that green eyeshadow and where the green lipstick was so that it looks more blended in the crease. Now I'm taking that same brush, because we don't waste no brushes over here, and I'm going into that dark green in the Comfort Zone palette and just defining the outer corner of my eye. Just a rule of thumb, eyeshadow placement is pretty simple. At the inner corner, you want to have your brightest color, whether it's in the same color family or like a shimmery nude. And then in the middle of your lid, you want to have like a medium tone color. And then in the outer part of your lid, you want to have a darker color. You're just creating dimension. Now I'm just taking a fluffy crease brush and going into my contour powder, which is that dark brown shade and that Nicka K contour duo. And I'm just deepening the crease with that shade. Now I'm just taking my favorite Wet n Wild waterproof black liner and just lining my eyes. This might as well be a Wet n Wild tutorial. And I don't do this for every eyeshadow look, but nothing completes a smoldering, is that the word? Nothing completes like a glamorous like eye look without your black eyeliner and the waterline, duh. And I use my makeup sponge just to prevent like any fingerprints on my makeup under my eye. Now I'm sweeping away that translucent powder that was under my eye. Mind you, I didn't really get any fallout from any of these shadows. Now I'm just going back in under my eye with that Ulta green eyeshadow. I think this step really separates like amateurs from like people who really know makeup or get makeup. It just kind of completes it. Like it pulls the look together when you use some of the same colors from the top of your eye to like close in the bottom of the eye, if that makes sense. And now I'm just taking a basic eyelash curler and I'm curling my eyelashes, and then I'm gonna follow with some mascara, probably Wet n Wild, I believe. Wet n Wild. Yeah, it was Wet n Wild. Some mascara on my top lashes as well as my bottom lashes. I know this look would have like looked so much better with like lashes, but I admit that is the area that I struggle in, and I'm gonna try to get better just because they just pull a look together. Like lashes look so good on some people, but not only does it take me forever to put them on, but whenever I put them on, I'm just not totally satisfied. So I plan on getting better, and I will include it in videos. I'm actually newly obsessed with magnetic lashes. They're so easy to use considering I already really enjoy like putting on eyeliner. So you just put on the magnetic liner and then you put on the lash, and they're really simple to use. So I just bought a huge set from Amazon, and if you want me to review those, then leave me a comment below. And lastly, for the lips, I'm using this Jordana liquid lipstick. I believe it's in like molten chocolate or something. I'll leave it below. But I'm just outlining my lips with this color. And when I decided I wasn't fully satisfied with that color, I decided to go over top of it with my fave, Wet n Wild, Liquid Catsuit and Golf Top It, just to kind of deepen it a little bit so it could be some contrast between like my skin tone and my lips. And to fill in my lips, I'm using this NYX Butter Gloss, I believe in the shade Ginger Snap, just to give it like a nice glossy sheen without being too overpowering. And this, friends, completes my green glam eyeshadow look. I've really had a lot of fun doing this eyeshadow look because I haven't done green eyeshadow in years probably. And so this look can totally be worn with like red lipstick for the holidays, any social distancing type of situations y'all are going to. So yeah, if you like this look, then please like this video and comment and subscribe and let me know. I plan on bringing more eyeshadow looks like super glamorous with drugstore shadows to you this month just for the holidays. I mean, just because we aren't really doing as much as we've done in the past doesn't mean we don't want to be cute and around the few people we are around. So I hope you liked it, and in a true makeup Shayla fashion, I also included bloopers at the end. So I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.
Start fucking with that 2K, bro. You used to play ball in real life, nigga. That shit. So it's certain people, like, I keep them in a certain space.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's your people.